All right. All right. Gotta get a drink. Liquid Death, B6, B12, 60% daily percentages. This is the iced tea lemonade. Love this. Liquid Death. All right, guys, uncensored. And this, like I always say, I'm not hating. I'm not hating. This is pure education. This is black and white. These are black and white sales history facts that the world dictated during a 7-day auction on auctions, multiple on eBay. And this is just factual, and it's not good news at all. It is not good news at all, because a lot of people out there this year, New York Comic Con 2025, purchased these variants, had the artists sign them, which may or may not have been additional charges as well. And when I put it to the test to the world and ran 7-day auctions on eBay to have the world, the people, dictate the value, well, the black and white numbers were absolutely horrible, absurd, no value at all, disgusting. It's a shame, and I'm going to show you guys. So I'm going to bring them up on the screen, and again, two of these variants, I keep it real, two of these variants were the one of the two best selling, best art variants at New York Comic Con 2025, and it was signed. They all were signed. They all were signed by their respected artists, whom I personally respect, each and every single one of them. Amazing art, amazing work, amazing reputations, amazing history in the comic book profession. And not one of them held their resale value. Not one of them even went above and beyond the resale value because they were signed by the artist. They all sold at steal deals, dirt cheap. It was scary. And I'm gonna show you guys one by one, because this was bad. This was bad, and I told you guys about these variants. I don't care if Jesus Christ is drawing variants. It's not holding value. I told you this. I told you guys, invest in your silver age, your golden age, your bronze, your copper, your first appearances, your key issues. Stay away from this stuff. Stay away from it. It doesn't hold value. I told you this. And I tell you this every year. It's been now 2 decades. 2 decades, and it's been 1 decade with these variants, and they just don't hold value ever. And so here we go. We're gonna go to the sold items, and I'm gonna pull them up on this screen, and I'm gonna put them up, and you guys are gonna see the black and white numbers, and it's scary. I gotta go to my orders and pull them up, because I also got to make sure too that I'm not showing you guys personal buyer information. So I got to do this in a way that I protect their identities and their addresses and their personal information, and just show you guys, which you guys could see on eBay also, when you click the sold items button, and you'll see it in black and white what the item sold for in auction. So but I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you on the screen. And you guys know me, everything is shipped already rapidly, under 24 hours. I ship them immediately. And I'm going to start with a banger. And this one only sold for $21.50. $21.50. This is going to be difficult to show you guys. All right. This is the Batman 1 New York Comic Con 2025, Dan Quintana, who signed in a gorgeous gold foil, put the Batman remark, right? The Dan Quintana Batman 1. Jesus, fuck. I gotta try to bring it up on the screen without, but it sold for $21.50. So you guys know that this was selling for higher at New York Comic Con, and it wasn't sold signed. It wasn't sold signed, and hold on. All right, so we're gonna do it like this. So that doesn't show. I don't think that shows anything. Let me see something, because I don't want to mess this up. All right, so that doesn't show anybody's personal information, so that's safe. Batman 1, 2025, Dan Quintana. Except, let me say this. Dan Quintana is one of the best artists. His art is amazing. That's a gold foil. That is a gold foil exclusive. That is signed in gold foil. Not too many signatures were available at all. I could tell you that. At all. And this one sold for $21.50. That's a shame. That's straight up a shame. The next one. The next one is Carla Cohen. And 4 beautiful Carla Cohen books, and they sold for next to nothing signed. All of them signed. And everybody knows I love Carla Cohen. I love her art. Amazing, lifelike, beautiful. I have the highest, utmost respect for Carla Cohen and her husband Perillo, whom 2 of his signed books also sold for next to nothing signed. And I'm going to share those with you now. The Nort's swimsuit edition. So that's this one. The Nort's swimsuit edition. Okay, there we go. And this is signed by Carla Cohen. This is not just a regular variant. It's signed by Carla Cohen. And unfortunately, this only sold for $20.50 in an auction worldwide, signed. That's scary. That's very scary. I'm going to bring up another one. This one is this is the glow in the dark. The glow in the dark Wonder Woman. This is gorgeous art. Gorgeous art. Glow in the dark Wonder Woman. This was signed by Carla Cohen. And it only sold for $36. $36 signed. That's pretty low. That's pretty low. Batman 1 from Perillo. Batman 1 from Perillo. Again, gorgeous art. And it was signed. Now, these are your New York Comic Con 2025 variants. And you see that this was signed by Perillo. $21.50. Worldwide 7-day auction on eBay. And a signed Perillo variant only went for $21.50 in a worldwide 7-day eBay auction. Is scary. That is scary. Yep, I'm going to keep on showing you guys stuff. I'm going to bring up that Big Rig 3. The Big Rig 3, Nathan Zerdy. This one shocked me. This I think was one of the most shocking ones. And I'm going to bring this one up right now. Big Rig 3, one of the only Big Rig 3 New York Comic Con variants. Nathan Zerdy, red foil cover, signed in the Nathan Edward Zerdy triple signature, nonetheless. And hold on, and I'm gonna bring it up on the screen now so you guys could see all of it. I just got to make sure that I don't show anybody's personal information. Let me bring it up. Yep, everything is safe. There we go. $21. This is sad. $21.50. $21.50. This was the Post Malone Big Rig 3, signed by Nathan Edward Zerdy, triple signature, Nathan Edward Zerdy. And this only sold for $21.50, way below the New York Comic Con retail price, and this is a signed copy. It's sad. This is sad. Here's another one. This is another Carla Cohen. This is her art book. Her art books usually do very, very well, right? Well, unfortunately, 7-day eBay auction, and this one, and it's a beautiful gold foil, red embossed variant, and it was signed. And it only sold for $36, and that's below retail. And it was signed by Carla Cohen, and it showed no signature value. It's scary. It's scary. Let me bring that one up right now. It only sold for $36. You guys could see this. You guys could click the item sold button and see everything that happens on eBay. And it's just it's sad. It's the state of these values. It is not a strong investment whatsoever. And I keep telling you guys this. I unlike everybody else, I show you black and white always. And this one sold for only $36 in a 7-day worldwide eBay auction that all ended last night. And you guys seen, I said thank you to everybody. I was at a wedding at Cipriani, New York City last night. I immediately, at the end of all the auctions, I stopped what I was doing to thank the people, like I always do, because you guys are who. You guys are important. You guys made Nick GQ many years ago with New York Nightlife. You guys made Nick GQ Comic Books Collectibles. You guys made Super Show. You guys. And that's why I'm always ride or die with you. And like it or not, you might not like me because of my very my blunt personality, and that's fine. But I make sure my ass comes correct with black and white facts always before I open my fucking mouth. That's just integrity. That is, I am built on integrity. Nick GQ, genuine quality. And let me tell you this, the state of these auctions and what things are selling for versus what things are selling for after the fact that good men and women buy these collectibles at a marked up, very high inflated retail price, and then sometimes pay additional for autographs. I know some people autograph for free, and there's a lot of artists that autograph for free. Some artists pay for their autographs. But this is what I mean, is that good men and women are out there paying, having hope dreams. That's a word that I've always said for many, many decades. You have hope dreams. And you're paying, investing. You think you're investing in these collectibles, and flat. And you're taking a loss. You're losing money. You lose money. It's like a car. This stuff is like a car. You buy a car off the lot. The second you pull it off the lot, the second they hand it to you in your shopping bag, here's your variance. Thank you for your money. Boom! You're taking an L. Bang! Loss. So, I do understand, and I've watched this now for a decade. Everybody and their mother waits on the lines, gets these variants, runs back to the table or their booth, or runs immediately back to their hotel rooms to immediately get on a live stream. Live sales suck. And immediately get on a live stream or put it up on the eBay in 7-day auction, 3-day auction, buy it now with best offer. And maybe day one, yes, it'll flip for double, right? A $15 variant will sell for $30, a $20 will sell for $40, right? Sometimes more, right? But then what happens next week, the week after? Goddamn, a month, 2 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 4 years, floppy flop. So I come like Moses and I keep preaching to the people, but you guys see the black and white. I showed you black and white. Every single day, you guys could search anything. Any one of these variants, toys. Look at Funko taking a flop. Funko might be going out of business next year. Now, that's not a fact, but it's heavy speculation. All good things come to an end. Ride the wave as much as you can, because that wave is going to crash. It's going to come to an end. What stays consistent? Old school. Not graded comic books, because those take a loss. You guys see that too. I told you, stop grading comic books. It costs money to grade, money to ship it there, and then an inflated shipping price, which is unrealistic, to ship back to you. There's your profit margin. Poof, out the window, unless you have an Amazing Fantasy 15, a Fantastic Four 1, a Journey into the big boys that I always will tell you, grade that, so that there is really no confusion. There is no question. Listen, that is a 7.0. That is a 7.0 restored. That's an 8.0. Whatever it is, black and white, locked in, no headaches. You could go, you could research your histories and then sit down at the table and negotiate a sale. But with this modern stuff, even Silver Age, Bronze, even, Golden Age, slow down the grading, ladies and gentlemen. Unless it's something really, really rare, slow it down. Buyers like to buy raw. Raw comics sell quicker. We see this. Vendors, resellers, stores, comic shops, even big-time auction houses. You guys know raw will always sell quicker than graded comic books. You guys see that you guys can't sell your graded comics. They sit at your shops. They sit in the boxes. They sit on your beautiful walls of fame because people want to buy raw. And this episode of Uncensored is no way in a knock to any of those variant creators, resellers, retailers, because the retailers who put those variants out, which I'm saying it out of my mouth, were one of the best variants on that show floor this year. That's a fact. And those artists I highly respect. That's a fact for many years. I'm shocked at those results. But I did these auctions on purpose to show concrete, black and white, physical proof examples. Because again, I don't open my mouth unless I'm speaking in black and white facts. And I can back up those black and white facts. And that's it. And that's how I've always been for 20. You guys seen 20 years. 20 years. A little bit more than that. 20 years. Ladies and gentlemen, what is the state of the comic book industry? Think about that. An item and anything in life is only the price somebody in the world is willing to pay for it. Good night, guys, and thank you for tuning in.